I
Yes,
believe
sir.
it was March when the president announced his new strategy in Afghanistan, and since then things have only gotten worse. This July and August, I believe, have been the two worst months in terms of U.S. fatalities. Obviously, it takes a long time to implement a military strategy, but after 6 months, not only are things not stabilized, but they're worse. They've gotten worse during that period of time. Is this an early sign that his strategy is not
Chip,
working?
we under-resourced Afghanistan for the better part of a decade. Okay?
But now he's sending in additional troops, and it's getting worse.
Well, and not all of those additional troops are there. The assessment that is coming back is part of what a new commander does when they go to a region, when they're newly assigned, as the president has, General McChrystal, to this region. But understand, Chip, we are not, the president, whether it's the economy, healthcare, or anything, we're not going to see the entire thing turn around in a few months after years and years of neglect. You can't under-resource the most important part of our war on terror. You can't under-resource that for 5 or 6 or 7 years, whether it's under-resourced with troops, whether it's under-resourced with civilian manpower, whether it's under-resourced with economic development funding, and hope to snap your fingers and have that turn around in just a few months. I think what the president enunciated throughout the campaign and actualized as part of this administration was to change our direction in Afghanistan, to understand it was the central focus, that in Afghanistan and in the hills separating Afghanistan and Pakistan were those again plotting to do us harm, and that for far too long we ignored that with the resources that were necessary to deal with the size and the scope of the problem that existed there.